Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continents of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you're highly welcome to this very Tuesday afternoon edition. It is great afternoon indeed. A lot coming out. More news on Mykhailo Mudryk coming up, and I'll also be giving you a little tactical analysis of our game against Brentford. Yes, going forward, our next game is against Everton, and we have some slight problem. We have some little problems. Even before that, we are going to be facing Shamrock. Is it Shamrock? Yeah. In Conference League on Thursday. But we have a few things we'll talk about. We still have a long way to go. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow Wednesday, before Thursday, Conference League. And then next weekend against Everton. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. They still didn't beat a big team. They still did not beat a big team. Thierry Henry wants to see more from Chelsea to be convinced they are title contenders. Friends, Thierry Henry wants to see more from Chelsea to be convinced they are in the title contenders. I agree. Our head coach agreed. Our players agreed. We all agreed. Chelsea fans, we agreed. That is why none of us are accepting the fact that we are title contenders. That is why our head coach kept saying, Chelsea are not title contenders. But what I did not agree to in this statement from Thierry Henry is they still didn't beat a big team. They still didn't beat a big team. This is what I do not agree on. Who are the big teams? Does the big teams gives you title? No. Big teams alone cannot give it. If you like, beat Manchester United, beat Arsenal, beat Liverpool, beat Man City. Those four teams will not give you the title. Those four teams alone does not give title. If you don't beat Nottingham Forest, you don't beat Brentford, you don't beat all those so-called, in quotes, bottom and league table teams. So it is not just about beating the big teams. First and foremost, Arsenal, we play a draw with Arsenal. Liverpool was when? Our first game of the season. Right? Now, no one can fault as we have a new coach, a new team. First game of the season, Liverpool beating Chelsea. And even that, we fought hard. Man City was a different case altogether. Then what was the result between us and Arsenal and Manchester United? So what is Thierry Henry talking about? The big teams, who are the big teams? Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Yes, but we drew with Arsenal. We beat Manchester United, right? And so you can only talk about Man City and Liverpool. What was the scoreline? Come on. We agree. We are not title contenders. We are only trying to win every of our games. We shall see it. You see, pundit like Thierry Henry, who failed miserably in coaching. Oh yes, he was a good player. Thierry Henry was a very good player. I admire him for his football prowess. Very good player in his days. But when he ventured into coaching, how long did he last? What did he win as a coach? But he can sit on TV and say anything he wants to say. Thierry Henry. I agree that Chelsea are not title contenders, just as every Chelsea fan. We agreed. We accepted the fact. Our coach said yes. But it's not up to Thierry Henry to tell us that we're not beating any big team yet. Now, all the so-called big teams, we played them only once this season. We are about to go into the second round of games. And the problem is that Thierry Henry, because of your club, Arsenal, because you saw Chelsea are far ahead of your club, Arsenal. You are a legend of Arsenal, and Chelsea are ahead of Arsenal. This is your pain. It is your pain, not our pain, my friend. Because Chelsea is ahead of you have been there 5 years building a club, Arsenal have been building Mikel Arteta for 5 years. Every season, oh, we nearly won the title. We are almost there every season. Now, Man City is not even there again. It's Liverpool. And Chelsea leapfrog you guys. That is your pay, Thierry Henry. Quickly, before I go to Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool are £100,000 a week short on persuading Trent Alexander-Arnold to sign a new 5-year deal. Liverpool are £100,000 a week short on persuading Trent Alexander-Arnold to sign a new 5-year deal. What does that mean? Currently, Alexander-Arnold is £180,000 a week wages. His contract is expiring, just like Mo Salah and I think Van Dijk. Now, they tried to negotiate a new deal with him by adding extra £70,000. They offered him £70,000 pay rise on his £180,000 a week wages. But the fullback is holding out for £350,000. The player says he wants £350,000, not the current extra 70 they are adding to make it 250. He wants 350. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. You see, the truth of the matter is that most of these players, they have already seen how much other players are receiving. And so they are right. Alexander-Arnold is being wanted by Real Madrid. Anyway. Well, quickly, another pundit speaking about Chelsea, and he was directing his frustration towards our head coach. And I want to talk about it briefly. Steve Nicol, that old man, I never even like him. His mouth, blah, 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 talking like, he's a Scottish, I believe. Blah, 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 blah. Steve Nicol, speaking about Enzo Maresca is talking nonsense. Can you imagine Steve Nicol saying that Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's head coach is talking nonsense. He says, how can he say they are not ready to compete when they are only 2 points off the top of the table? Why is this their problem? Why is it their problem? I just wonder, I'm wondering, I just can't get it. Why is it their problem? We are 2 points away from the top of the league table, and we are saying that we are not title contended. Is that your business? I understand. You are being paid to talk. That's all. I need to find out how much you are earning annually. You are being paid to talk. So you tell us that our head coach Enzo Maresca is talking nonsense. Dear friends, you see, this is the same guy. This is the same guy that said Chelsea will finish outside top 6 this season. This same Steve Nicol said it earlier in this season that Chelsea is going to finish outside the top 6 this season. So what has changed? Like I said, he's being paid to talk. And this guy, I know, he hates Chelsea with passion. I understand. He said we were a disgrace when we beat Brighton 4-2. How can you win a match and still be labeled a disgrace? But that's what he said. Chelsea were a disgrace. He said we were a disgrace when we beat Brighton 4-2. Now, he's saying that how can we be 2 points away from the top of the league table and say we are not title contenders? Who is a disgrace then? Maybe people like this, they will have to strip them naked and play their own video or for them to be watching. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to end it about the next 4 minutes. And let me go back to our game we played against Brentford, because apart from the conference league which we'll be playing with our big team, our next game is very critical. Yes, so I want to look at a few things quickly. One negative aspect of the Chelsea-Brentford match that I thought was a little bit frustrating was the chances we conceded in the second half. The chances we conceded in the second half. Dear friend, Brentford did not make any alteration to their structure on or off the ball in the second half. They only adjusted their intent. In the first half, they were passive in their defensive stroke middle third. Yeah, defensive stroke middle third. Choosing few moments to transition to a man-to-man press. In the second half, that wasn't the case. At every opportunity, they will step out and be more aggressive. In every opportunity, they step out and be more aggressive. As you can see the graph right there on your screen. This is in the second half. Now, this slightly tweak made the match a lot more chaotic for Chelsea in the second half. Chelsea can thrive in set games. You see, we saw that on Sunday night with Chelsea creating multiple goal scoring opportunities because we are set up to thrive in set games. So it wasn't really a problem for us. Now, however, we also conceded many chances during this period. Chelsea conceded many chances during this same period. Now, on your screen right now, look at the statistics. During the same time, we considered many chances. All right? Moving forward, quickly, I'm about to conclude. So, I was a little frustrated with how we lost control during the second half. But this is understandable. It is. I follow up every little or big criticism of the current Chelsea system with it understandable. Because again, as I keep reiterating, ladies and gentlemen, we are less than half a season with Maresca as a manager. We are less than half a season with Maresca as our manager. So it is understandable. It will take time to iron out these errors. Ladies and gentlemen, I will quickly run up in a minute, 60 seconds. Back to Mykhailo Mudryk, my conclusion. Mudryk believes a contaminated substance imported from abroad is behind the test results. He's being represented by a specialist firm. For those of you who don't know what was happening, Mykhailo Mudryk has been tested for performance enhancement drug. Yes, performance enhancement drug. Mykhailo Mudryk has been tested positive for performance enhancement drug. Now, multiple sources told The Athletic on Monday that Mykhailo Mudryk intends to defend his position, with the player's stance explained by people familiar with the case to be that he did not intentionally take the substance. He did not intentionally take the substance, and that there is a suspicion of sabotage. Although The Athletic has not been able to independently verify that claim. Ladies and gentlemen, we will get more information on this later on, and I'll keep updated. I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.